Have you ever wondered why some people remain calm even when their lives are filled with uncertainty, criticism, and pressure? Why do they wake up each morning with confidence while others immediately feel overwhelmed? The answer isn't luck. It isn't talent. And it certainly isn't that they have easier lives. The answer is that they have trained their minds. More than 2,000 years ago, the Stoic philosophers discovered something that is just as powerful today as it was then. Your life is shaped less by what happens to you and more by how you prepare your mind before the day begins. Every sunrise offers a choice. You can wake up and allow distractions, fear, and negativity to control your thoughts. Or you can deliberately build a mind that no obstacle can easily break. That is exactly what you'll learn in this video. Today, I'll share 12 timeless Stoic life lessons that can transform your mornings into the strongest part of your day. These aren't complicated routines or motivational tricks. They are practical habits inspired by Stoic wisdom that anyone can practice. If you apply these lessons every morning, you'll become calmer under pressure, stronger in difficult moments, more disciplined with your goals, and more confident in yourself. Before we begin, take a moment to subscribe to the channel. Every week, we explore powerful Stoic lessons that help you build discipline, mental strength, and inner peace. If that's the life you want, you're in the right place. Now, let's begin with the first lesson. Lesson 1. Own your mind before the world does. The first battle of every day is not outside your home. It happens inside your mind. The moment you wake up, the world immediately competes for your attention. Notifications, news, messages, social media, endless opinions. Most people begin their mornings reacting. The Stoics taught the opposite. Marcus Aurelius often reminded himself each morning that he alone was responsible for directing his thoughts. He understood that whoever controls your attention controls your life. Imagine starting your day without immediately reaching for your phone. Instead, spend a few quiet moments asking yourself simple questions. What kind of person do I want to be today? What challenges might I face? How will I respond with wisdom instead of emotion? Those few minutes can completely change your day. Your mind becomes the leader instead of the follower. Remember this. The first voice you hear every morning should be your own, not the world's. Train yourself to think before you react. That single habit builds confidence that lasts throughout the day. Lesson 2. Expect difficulties instead of fearing them. One reason people become anxious is because they expect every day to go perfectly. Then reality arrives. Traffic, unexpected bills, rude people, mistakes, disappointments. The Stoics prepared differently. Before beginning the day, they imagined possible obstacles, not to become pessimistic, but to become prepared. Epictetus taught that difficulties are opportunities to practice virtue. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" ask, "How can this make me stronger?" Think of a blacksmith forging a sword. Without intense heat and repeated strikes, the blade never becomes strong. Your challenges are doing exactly the same thing. Each difficult conversation teaches patience. Each failure teaches wisdom. Each delay teaches endurance. The next time something goes wrong in the morning, don't immediately label it a bad day. Instead, smile quietly and remind yourself, "This is today's training." That simple change in perspective removes fear and replaces it with strength. Lesson 3. Remember that time is your greatest treasure. Every morning is a gift that many people never receive. The Stoics constantly reflected on the shortness of life, not to become afraid, but to become grateful. Seneca warned that people protect their money more carefully than they protect their time. Think about it. People spend hours scrolling through meaningless content. They postpone their dreams. They delay difficult conversations. They tell themselves they'll start tomorrow. But tomorrow is never guaranteed. Each sunrise is another chance to become wiser. Another chance to improve. Another chance to love your family. Another chance to build your future. Ask yourself every morning, if today were my last ordinary day, would I spend it this way? That question has incredible power. Suddenly, excuses disappear. Complaining feels meaningless. You become more intentional with every hour. The Stoics didn't fear death. They feared wasting life. Don't let another morning disappear without purpose. Choose one meaningful action before the day ends. Over time, those small actions become extraordinary achievements. Those were the first 3 life lessons. They create the foundation of a disciplined Stoic morning. Control your thoughts, welcome challenges, and value your time above everything else. Lesson 4. Focus only on what you can control. Imagine waking up every morning carrying a heavy backpack. Inside it are other people's opinions, yesterday's mistakes, tomorrow's worries, and problems you can't solve. No wonder so many people feel exhausted before the day has truly begun. Epictetus offered a simple but life-changing principle. Some things are within our control, and others are not. Your thoughts, your choices, your effort, and your attitude belong to you. The weather does not. The economy does not. The actions of other people do not. Their opinions of you do not. Most stress comes from fighting battles that were never yours to fight. Every morning, ask yourself, what is completely within my control today? Maybe it's showing kindness. Maybe it's finishing an important task. Maybe it's staying calm in a difficult meeting. Those are victories no one can take away from you. The strongest people are not those who control everyone else. They are the ones who master themselves. When your attention stays on what you can influence, your energy grows. Your confidence grows. Your peace grows. Refuse to waste another morning worrying about things you cannot change. Protect your energy. Invest it where it truly matters. Lesson 5. Guard your mind like a fortress. Marcus Aurelius once wrote that your mind can remain untouched unless you allow outside events to disturb it. Think about that for a moment. Your mind is like a fortress. Every negative thought, every unnecessary argument, every hateful comment is like someone knocking on its gate. You don't have to let them in. Yet many people do. They begin their mornings reading negative news. They compare themselves to strangers online. They replay old insults. They imagine arguments that haven't even happened. By breakfast, their peace has already disappeared. A Stoic protects the mind before protecting anything else. Choose carefully what you watch. Choose carefully what you listen to. Choose carefully who influences your thinking. Your environment quietly shapes your character. If you feed your mind wisdom every morning, wisdom becomes your natural response. If you feed it fear, fear becomes your habit. Ask yourself this powerful question. What am I allowing into my mind today? The answer may explain the quality of your life. Build a mental fortress so strong that negativity cannot easily enter. Lesson 6. Begin every morning with gratitude. Most people wake up immediately thinking about what they don't have. A bigger house. More money. A better job. More recognition. The Stoics understood that happiness begins with appreciating what already exists. Gratitude isn't pretending life is perfect. It's recognizing that even imperfect lives contain countless blessings. You woke up today. Your heart is beating. You have another opportunity to improve yourself. You can learn. You can love. You can grow. Many people would give anything for one more ordinary morning. Never forget that. Before leaving your bed, think of 3 things you are grateful for. Keep them simple. The air you breathe. The people who care about you. The chance to begin again. Gratitude changes your perspective. Instead of saying, I have to go to work, you begin saying, I have the opportunity to work. Instead of saying, life is difficult, you begin saying, life is teaching me. The circumstances may stay the same, but your attitude transforms everything. A grateful mind is difficult to defeat. No matter what happens later in the day, gratitude gives you an inner strength that cannot be bought. Take a moment to reflect on these lessons. Ask yourself honestly, which one do I struggle with the most? Is it worrying about things beyond my control? Allowing negativity to dominate my mornings? Or forgetting to appreciate the gift of another day? Real transformation doesn't happen overnight. It happens through small, consistent choices made every single morning. If these Stoic lessons are helping you become mentally stronger, take a moment to like this video and subscribe to the channel. It tells YouTube to share this wisdom with more people, and it ensures you won't miss future lessons designed to help you build discipline, resilience, and lasting inner peace. Lesson 7: Discipline is freedom. Many people think discipline is restrictive. They imagine it means giving up comfort, fun, or happiness. The Stoics saw it differently. To them, discipline was the path to true freedom. Without discipline, your emotions control you. Your habits control you. Your excuses control you. Every distraction pulls you away from the life you want to build. But when you practice discipline, you become the one in charge. Each morning, make one promise to yourself, and keep it. It doesn't have to be something extraordinary. Wake up when you planned. Make your bed. Exercise for 20 minutes. Read a few pages of a meaningful book. Write down your goals. The task itself isn't what changes your life. The act of keeping your word to yourself is what builds character. Every time you honor a commitment, your confidence grows. You begin to trust yourself. Soon, discipline stops feeling like a burden. It becomes your identity. Remember this. Your future is not built by what you do once in a while. It is built by what you do every single morning. Small actions, repeated consistently, create extraordinary results. So don't wait for motivation. Motivation comes and goes. Discipline stays. And discipline will carry you long after motivation disappears. Lesson 8: Speak less, observe more. One of the greatest strengths a person can develop is the ability to remain silent. In today's world, everyone wants to be heard. People rush to share opinions, defend themselves, and react instantly. The Stoics practice something different. They listen more than they spoke. Why? Because wisdom grows in silence. When you speak too quickly, emotions often take control. When you pause and observe, understanding takes their place. As you begin your morning, make a simple commitment. I will listen carefully before I respond. Watch people's actions. Notice your own thoughts. Pay attention to your emotions instead of immediately acting on them. Silence is not weakness. It is self-control. Many arguments end before they begin when one person chooses patience over pride. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself that the best revenge against negativity is not to become like the person causing it. Sometimes the strongest response is no response at all. Protect your peace. Not every criticism deserves an answer. Not every opinion deserves your attention. And not every battle deserves your energy. The quieter your ego becomes, the louder your wisdom speaks. Lesson 9: Turn every obstacle into an opportunity. Every person watching this video has faced setbacks. Some have experienced failure. Others have lost opportunities. Some are carrying disappointments that still hurt today. The question isn't whether obstacles will come. They will. The real question is what you will do when they arrive. Marcus Aurelius wrote one of the most famous Stoic ideas. The obstacle becomes the way. Think about that. The obstacle isn't blocking your path. It is the path. Every challenge contains a lesson. Every failure teaches something success never could. A difficult coworker teaches patience. A financial setback teaches responsibility. A rejection teaches resilience. A mistake teaches humility. The strongest people aren't those who never struggle. They're the ones who allow struggle to shape them into better human beings. Tomorrow morning, when something doesn't go according to plan, pause before reacting. Take one deep breath and ask yourself, what is this situation trying to teach me? That single question transforms frustration into growth. Instead of seeing problems as punishment, you'll begin to see them as training. And every day you train your mind, it becomes a little stronger than it was yesterday. That's how resilience is built. Not in moments of comfort, but in moments of challenge. You've now learned 9 powerful Stoic lessons that can reshape your mornings and strengthen your mind. Imagine practicing these habits every day for a month. Imagine where your confidence, focus, and peace of mind could be 1 year from now. Real change doesn't happen through dramatic breakthroughs. It happens through daily choices that seem small in the moment but become life-changing over time. If these lessons are inspiring you, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Every new video is designed to help you become mentally stronger, emotionally calmer, and more disciplined through timeless Stoic wisdom. Lesson 10. Stop chasing approval. One of the greatest prisons is living for the approval of others. Many people wake up every morning wondering what everyone else thinks of them. They measure their worth by compliments, likes, promotions, or praise. When people approve of them, they feel confident. When people criticize them, they lose their peace. The Stoics warned against this trap. Epictetus taught that if you want to be free, you must stop depending on things that are outside your control, including the opinions of others. Ask yourself this every morning. Am I living according to my values, or according to someone else's expectations? That question changes everything. No matter what you do, someone will misunderstand you. Someone will criticize you. Someone will doubt your abilities. Don't let that stop you. Your character is more important than your reputation. Your integrity is more valuable than popularity. The people who leave the greatest mark on the world are rarely those who pleased everyone. They are the ones who stayed true to what they believed was right. Walk your path with quiet confidence. You don't need everyone to believe in you. You only need the courage to believe in yourself. Lesson 11. Master your emotions before they master you. Every morning you have a choice. Will you let your emotions control your actions, or will you guide your emotions with wisdom? The Stoics never said emotions were bad. They simply believed emotions should never become your master. Anger can destroy years of trust in a few seconds. Fear can stop you from chasing your dreams. Envy steals your joy. Pride blinds you to your mistakes. The wise person notices emotions without becoming their servant. The next time you feel anger rising, pause. Take a slow breath. Ask yourself, will this matter 1 year from now? Often, the answer is no. Most of the things that upset us today will be forgotten within weeks or months. Don't sacrifice your peace for temporary frustrations. Remember, calmness is a strength. People who remain composed during difficult moments inspire confidence. They think clearly. They make better decisions. And they become the steady presence others admire. Each morning, promise yourself that no matter what happens, you will respond, not react. That single decision can transform your relationships, your work, and your entire life. Lesson 12. Live today as your best self. The final Stoic lesson is perhaps the most important. Don't wait to become the person you want to be. Begin today. Many people spend years saying, I'll start when life gets easier. I'll become disciplined next month. I'll exercise when I have more time. I'll forgive when they apologize. But life keeps moving. The Stoics believe that the present moment is the only moment we truly possess. Not yesterday. Not tomorrow. Right now. Every sunrise gives you a fresh opportunity. A new chance to choose wisdom over impulse. Discipline over excuses. Kindness over anger. Purpose over distraction. You don't have to change your entire life in one morning. You only need to become a little better than you were yesterday. Read one more page. Take one more step. Show one more act of kindness. Keep one more promise to yourself. Small victories create powerful habits. Powerful habits create strong character. And strong character creates an extraordinary life. The greatest masterpiece you will ever build is not a business, a career, or a fortune. It is the person you become. So begin building that person today. Final thoughts. You've just discovered 12 timeless Stoic life lessons that have helped people build resilient minds for centuries. Let's quickly remember them. Own your mind before the world does. Expect difficulties and welcome them as teachers. Value your time because life is precious. Focus only on what you can control. Guard your mind from negativity. Begin every day with gratitude. Practice discipline daily. Speak less and observe more. Turn obstacles into opportunities. Stop chasing approval. Master your emotions. Become your best self every single morning. Imagine waking up tomorrow and practicing just one of these lessons. Then another the next day. then another. Over weeks, your thinking changes. Over months, your habits change. And over years, your entire life changes. Stoicism isn't about becoming emotionless. It's about becoming stronger than your emotions. It isn't about avoiding challenges. It's about becoming the kind of person who can face any challenge with courage, wisdom, and peace. If this video encouraged you to become mentally stronger, don't let it end here. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss our next Stoic lesson. Every video is created to help you develop discipline, emotional resilience, confidence, and inner peace through timeless wisdom that still transforms lives today. If one of these lessons spoke to you the most, share it in the comments below. Your experience might encourage someone else who needs these words today. Thank you for watching. Remember this as you begin tomorrow morning. Your future is not created by one extraordinary day. It is created by ordinary mornings lived with extraordinary intention. Until next time, stay